going to share this with some ladies. So again, thank you everyone for joining us. So again, we're going to share some amazing information and you're going to hear from some incredible women. And what I was talking about, what is Babes in Business? So Babes in Business is an online business mentoring program where women come together to share resources, what works, what doesn't work. We hold hands together, we laugh together, we cry together. But most of all, we're actually just sharing in our own successes as our own bosses. So we're actually witnessing a phenomenon, and you'll hear from women tonight from all over the globe. They're going to share their secrets and success, not only in their careers, but also in their personal lives. So as women, we're actually learning that we can have it all. We can have health, wealth, and abundance. And having it all does not mean having more than the woman next to us. And that's why we invited you here tonight. We want to share in that abundance with you. And so we've found a business structure that works. So I would love to share more with you about Babes in Business and how you can become a part of it. So as I mentioned, it is an online business mentoring hub where you'll be given a mentor, sometimes two mentors, as well as an amazing training guide that's going to help guide you through a proven system to help you build your own business. So not only will you have so much fun doing this, you'll gain a ton of personal development, and you'll do this all alongside an amazing tribe of women who are all working towards the exact same thing. So we're actually going to hear from a few ladies now who are currently doing this business, and they're doing it very well. And the first one I'm actually going to flick it over to is Sarah. So Sarah, if you could just unmute yourself and tell us why you joined this business and what you're excited for.
Hi everyone, I am Sarah Schumacher. I am currently 19 years old and I am a waitress. If someone told me that I would be waitressing for the rest of my life, I would probably cry. It's not my passion, it's not something that I love to do. I'm currently burnt out in the work that I do, so it's not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. And when I was introduced to Babes in Business, I was ecstatic. It was something that I've been looking to try and do for over 6 years now, and I just never found the right business that really fit what I kind of was looking for. None of the products that I've seen in other places really kind of hit me until I met the Health Style Emporium, and this is exactly what I've been looking for. I like this business because I get to create my own hours. I get to create my own timing, everything. I get to be my own boss, and the best part about it is that I'm in no competition with anyone else besides myself, which is something that really turned me on to this business. The other thing that I was really excited about was that I get to do what I love, and the passions that I really feel towards is that I don't have to have a degree for this business. I get to do it just by pure passion and pure knowledge for what I love to do. So I'm excited. And right now I'm actually going to turn it to Carly.
Hi everybody, I'm Carly. I joined this business in the Health Style Emporium mainly because I'm sick of my crappy job. I'm sick of working the crappy hours. I actually have to be up at 2 a.m. tomorrow for work, so I cannot wait till the day that I can just be like, nope, not doing it anymore. I quit. I'm out. But another reason why is because, of course, I love health. I love working out. I would love to help other people and figure out, what they need for themselves just as a person or health-wise, anything great like that. And what I'm really excited for, of course, is to quit my job. That's the main thing. And also traveling. I really, really want to travel. I've never been able to. I don't have the money to. I don't have the time to. And this business will give me that opportunity. And I also would love to visit my family more. I don't get to see them in Texas or Idaho as much as I'd like to. It's been a long time since I've seen family in Texas. So just seeing them all the time would be great. and also having the opportunity to go to school. It's really, really hard right now working a full-time job and wanting to go to school full-time and pursue, I would love to continue doing this and then kind of further my career in health and fitness, maybe along the lines of nutrition, have a degree in that, and just have so much more knowledge and be able to help a lot more people. And then I'm going to turn it to Haley.
Thanks, Carly. Hi, guys. My name is Haley Miller, and I'm a personal trainer. So I originally said yes to this business as passion is and always has been. Health and fitness has always been my passion. It always has been. I love what I do as a personal trainer, but unfortunately, like Carly, 4 a.m. wake-up calls every day really started to take a toll on my health and my relationships. Working 6 days, sometimes 7 days per week, early morning and late nights, I really found myself always run down, always chasing my tail, losing my voice, getting sick, and most days not even having enough energy to train myself, which was obviously massive contradiction to my clients, what I was telling them to do. So this year was the year I decided that my own health was a priority, and this opportunity just happened to be presented to me. The fact that I can coach people through health and wellness from the comfort of my own home, like we're all doing now, at whatever time of the day suited me, just absolutely screamed at me, and it was like, yes, 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 this is it. So I've been with Babes in Business for just over a month now, and my whole lifestyle has changed. I now get up, I still get up early, it's just who I am, but now I go to the gym, me and my boyfriend go to the gym together, we do a session, we come home and have a healthy breakfast together, and that's when my working day starts. So my whole lifestyle has changed. What I'm really excited about, same with Carly, I don't travel much. I've always said yes to my clients face-to-face, feeling that they've always needed me there. So with this business, I can actually take them with me. So I'm down under in Aussie, and I'm going to New Zealand in September and hopefully Hawaii in January. And so they get to come with me. So that's the excitement for me, is I get to travel around the world while helping people and helping lots of people. So really excited about that. So thanks for hearing my story, ladies. And I'd love to flick it to Karina now, who's going to explain our business structure and how we get paid. Thanks.
Hi, ladies. Can everyone hear me? Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing, ladies. I know it could be a little bit daunting trying to present because we're not professional speakers, so I really honor you and appreciate you for doing that. So tonight I'm going to be talking to you about our business structure and how we get paid. So I want you to start thinking about traditional business and what it means to you. A lot of us might own our business, or we might work for someone else. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to you a little bit about that and explain you our business structure too. Now, for a traditional business, it usually starts at the top with our CEO. And then following that, you'll see our vice presidents, executive directors, store managers, directors, and then at the very bottom is where usually normally everyone starts, will be your team members. So accountant, lawyers, cashiers, hairdressers. For the restaurant that I work in, I started at the bottom. And what I found when I was working at the bottom is I was getting paid hourly. So they were telling me how much I was worth per hour. And I had annual leave, certain sick days, and then if you're a mother, you had a little bit of time for maternity leave. When I was in this business, I was able to go up a few levels. And what I found when I was moving up in these levels is there was a lot of competition. So a lot of people in my team wanted to have a position that I was in. So some of them were happy, some of them weren't very happy for me, and I kind of felt that tension. And the friendships that I created before just weren't the same. Now, my paycheck, and I obviously got a raise when I was moving up, but with that raise, I also had added stress. For instance, I had more responsibility, more work to take care of. There was times where actually I got up earlier in the morning just to do some phone calls and send emails because I didn't have time at work. And I just didn't want to live that way. I was even doing that at night too. I was finding myself staying up later doing some work that I wasn't able to do. With that too, I know a lot of you love traveling. I absolutely love traveling. But when I would go on trips and come back, I would have to like catch up on all my work because the work that was left wasn't done correctly. So I had even more stress when I came back. So it was not the way that I wanted to live. I think that we can all agree too that there's a lot of room at the bottom, but there's not so much room at the top. So as you're moving to the top, there's less possibility for you to make that six-figure income or even become a CEO. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about what our business structure looks like, which I love and am excited about because it's completely different. So I'll go ahead and draw this out. Now before I talk about it, if you were to start your own business, it would take probably hundreds, thousands of dollars. So to start your own business, if you're in Australia, it will be $165, and then if you are in the US, it will be $50. So that's definitely just change compared to what you would be spending to create your own business. Now, my favorite part is everyone starts in the same level down here. It does not matter your age, your race, if you are educated or not, if you had any training, everyone starts up here. And you all have the opportunity to hit our pinnacle position, which is NMD. And when you hit NMD, you can make anywhere between $80,000 to $120,000, and you can reach that between 16 to 18 months. Now, I love this because everyone at the top is definitely reaching out to the people down here. They want you to be successful. They are here for you. So with that being said, we're looking for people that are passionate about helping out, are genuine, or kind-hearted. And if you find that you're not, you're probably not going to be successful in this business. So we want everyone to strive and be successful. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering how we get paid, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about that. We get paid in 6 different ways, but I'm only going to talk about 3 tonight. So we have retail, commission, and bonuses. So if you're part of the program, you'll be paying wholesale price for your products, but your clients will be paying retail, and you'll get the difference between that. Now for commission, let me go ahead and draw this out for you. You can hit certain milestones. So the more people that you help, so whether that's clients or people on your team, the more that you will make. So that commission goes up every time. And then we have your bonuses, which they start out from $100 and can go up to $10,000. So with all the milestones, you could either get 100, 400, there's 1,200, 1,500, and it honestly goes all the way up till you get to that 10,000, which is pretty cool. And since we are considered a mentoring program, not only do you get this $100 bonus, your mentor gets it too. So that means that we're completely invested in you. We want you to be successful. We're going to give you the tools and resources to get there. Now, again, our pinnacle position is called NMD, and you get anywhere between 80 to 120,000 per year. And we've actually had people on our team get there in about 16 to 18 months. And that's really unheard of at other businesses, which is awesome. So yeah, I thank you so much for letting me share tonight about our business structure and our pay. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and pass it along to Laura, and she's going to actually be talking about our products that we partner with, and it's basically our backbone to our business. So I'm excited to see what she has to say. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Laura. So you're probably wondering, what is this business, and how can I be part of it, and what does it entail? Okay, so think of Uber. Who here uses Uber? Show hands. I mean, come on. It's the easiest way to get around. So we all know that Uber has a product. You can purchase a ride to get from A to B, and it also has a business opportunity, so you can be an Uber driver. Well, that's exactly what this is, just with health and wellness. So you've heard all about Babes in Business and the business opportunity that you can be a part of. Now I want to share with you the product. So what we've done is we've created a holistic program called the Health Style Emporium, a holistic health and nutrition program for women wanting to improve on their health, lose weight, clear their skin, increase energy, look better, feel better, be better, work on themselves, work on their self-love and self-development, and set some goals, and just, work on themselves as human beings. So it's like an online health and wellness retreat. It is not about quick fixes or fads or booty challenges or jumping on the scales. It's much deeper than that. It's about working from yourself on the inside out, educating and empowering our clients to make small, sustainable, healthy lifestyle choices. So we've partnered with a team of women who are expertises in their area of health and wellness. So we have from across the globe. So we have nutritionists, we have Reiki, I'm not even saying it right. Reiki healers. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. Herbalists, skin specialists, intuitive healers, chiropractors, exercise scientists, and researchers, and the list just goes on and on. They create this program, advocating and sharing the message of holistic health to anyone that can access it from anywhere in the world, online at any time. I like to explain it as having like a private health insurance, but you just don't need to pay a ridiculous amount of money to actually see them. So our clients get full access to these people within the Emporium 24/7, whenever they have a question, a concern, they need advice, or they just need anything, support, whatever. All they have to do is go into the Emporium, and the appropriate health professional will answer it for you. So if you look at the statistics of health these days, they're continuously climbing numbers in the wrong direction. Put your hands up if you know anybody with a chronic illness, inflammation, diabetes, obesity. Yeah. I have chronic illness. So that's a lot of hands. It's pretty much everybody. So many people turn to pharmaceuticals and operations to address these concerns, and we are just getting given a big fat Band-Aid, right? They just diagnose and treat. We don't really try to heal it or prevent it. So what we're really passionate about is getting rid of that Band-Aid and going back to the basics. And it's all about prevention. Most of these diseases could be preventable. I said it right the first time with small, educated, and healthier lifestyle choices, which is why I love the Emporium, because it's about preventative health and not Band-Aiding it. I won't go on about the Emporium, but if you haven't already, go over and check out our website or the YouTube video and check out all the beautiful resources included for you, for the clients and for you, such as meal guides, exercise guides, yoga guides, monthly challenges, life coaching activities, meditation guides, shopping lists, food journals. It goes on. Everything that you could ever need and want is there. So on the website, you will have seen 5 different packages which are available for our clients to choose from to be part of the Emporium. And they come with different amazing whole food product that we have partnered up with. So I would love to share it with you because it's changed my life, as well as many others. which you'll hear from shortly. So essentially, it's the backbone of our online program. The whole food product is called Juice Plus. It's essentially 30 servings of fruit and veg in a vegan capsule. All the fruits and veggies and berries are harvested at the peak of ripeness. Unlike supermarkets where things just look amazing, but the inside's not so great. Turn into a smoothie and then dehydrated at a low temperature so all the enzymes remain intact. And that's it, easy, nothing else to it. It's air-locked into a capsule, so the nutrients are locked in and don't oxidize. Perfect for babies, pregnant moms, breastfeeding mommies, athletes, celiacs, vegans, and a vast majority of others. We use it not only to bridge the gap from what we are eating to what we should be eating, but to also ensure that clients of the Emporium are at least flooding their bodies with all the essential nutrition our bodies need to function optimally on a daily basis. At the moment, there are 33 peer-reviewed medical journal studies. It's the most researched, I'm not even going to say it right, nutraceutical product of its kind on the planet for right now. It's 100% absorbable in the body, unlike multivitamins, which your body can't absorb. It's better than organic because it's tested 4 separate times for over 300 known contaminants or herbicides, pesticides, mold, and bacteria. What I love most about it is the Children's Health Study. They get these little guys, and there's different flavors, but this one's the veggie one. They smell good. So children get it for free when you purchase your product, you purchase your program. And so now they have sponsored over 1 million kiddos to help them to have a healthier lifestyle as well. These are the capsules. We have our our orchard blend, the vineyard blend, which is all berries, and the garden blend. So the gummies, they have both of them, they have no preservatives, no sugars, no additives, no fillers. They're just simply a whole food capsule. And then the contents are mixed into, for the gummies, into tapioca. So when you give your body what it needs, it does what it's supposed to do. It's not a magic pill. It's not going to grow back arms or legs. It's just real food, great food encapsulated and delivered to our systems, causing awesome cellular and molecular changes in our bodies. That's all it is. We also have whole food smoothies, which I'm sad to say that I ran out because I love them so much, and so do my kids. Especially the chocolate one. You can get it in a bag with a scoop, or you can get it a little package, a little sass. I'm not even gonna say it right. The little package, individual packets. But it's the same thing. It's just whole food in a powder form with some protein in it as well, and you just add it to your favorite milk or non-dairy milk, depending on if you're vegan or not, or water. And it's delicious, and you can add it to recipes too. They're gluten-free and they're non-GMO and dairy-free. It's a perfect blend of whole foods. It's not a meal replacement by any means, but it's there to help like a massive upgrade from what you're already eating. So let's say you're having coffee and a muffin in the morning, you could have your smoothie instead. Great for breakfast, pre or post workout shake, which is what I like. I like it as a snack or after a workout. Snack option, breastfeeding moms, kids for after school, athletes, and shift workers. If you look on the back of the food label, there's no additives, no fillers, no sugars. There's just ingredients like peas, sprouts, alfalfa, radish, amaranth, quinoa, millet, and it goes on. There's even mushrooms in it. Having them both every day, our clients are accessing over 47 different whole foods. So I could sit here and talk about all of these all day if I was allowed to, because I just love the products so much. But let's have the Health Style Emporium come to life with some stories and testimonials from those who have been in our online health program, so you can hear from the others. And I'm actually going to send it over to, I think, Miss Love. Is that right? Is she here?
I'm not actually sure she's on.
She's here? I don't see her here. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I think
I can't
she's having. Sorry, I think
Did
she
we
may
check?
be having some internet issues. So we can hand it over to Callie. Callie, if you'd like to share.
Kelly.
Hi. Thanks, Laura. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I want to talk about how I got into the Emporium, or why rather. I've been a part of the Emporium now since the beginning of May. I joined up then. So coming into my 3rd month. Prior to coming into the Emporium, it's safe to say that I'd literally tried all of those other things, the different challenges and the boot camps out there, the diets, the smoothies, the juices, like literally all of that. So coming into the Emporium, and why I absolutely love it is because I guess the whole point of it is about education and understanding. And having just finished my nursing studies last year, education and understanding was the basis around all of my training. Towards how we care for our patients, like to educate them so we could so they could understand rather and make informed decisions. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so once I saw what the Emporium was all about, it was a no-brainer and it made complete sense to me to join. It's all about lasting and sustainable results. And so I admit that I'm going to be here for the long haul. Looking back at all of my other attempts, and they were great, and I got reasonable results. I guess what I didn't get was those lasting results, because I wasn't being taught anything through those journeys in how, why, when, or for what reason to change things. And I can imagine that most of you can relate to that. I guess the product for me makes sense. And seriously, it is a no-brainer. It's, as it says, it's filling in the gaps for my not-so-perfect diet. And don't get me wrong that I've never been huge on fast foods or soft drink at all. I guess my downfall, if anything, would have been chocolate. Otherwise, if you saw my general diet, you wouldn't say that I'm unhealthy. And I've always eaten my vegetables. But I guess I was offered the choice for my body to function as it is, or I could choose for it to be functioning optimally. And so I don't know what more I can say there. I'm lucky enough to admit that I'm not challenged with any obvious or outwardly health concerns. Socially awkward sometimes, but I can't blame that on my health. However, I've always struggled with very slow growing hair. So that was the winning ticket for me. Alongside that, the other ridiculously obvious changes were my nails. Being a nurse, like consistently washing my hands, they were always weak, but they're nice and long now. And I guess clarity of mind, my thought patterns, and I don't get that slump in the afternoon anymore. And then finally, I guess the education and understanding that I continuously get about the products, and the more things that I keep hearing about the things that it can do, I guess I'm just looking forward to not ever having to end up in hospital and saving for the good things in life with all my money. So that's all I have to say. I guess back to you, Audra.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Callie. We're actually going to hear from one more, and Karina's going to share her story with us.
Hi, thank you so much for sharing, Callie. I loved hearing your story. So I said yes to the Health Emporium for a few reasons. So before this program, I was, eating healthy, but I thought healthy for me was being skinny and working out. But the program showed me so much more than that. It was really more about mind, body, and soul. And looking through and working through the program itself, they had different challenges, whether it was yoga, gratitude, meditation, and that just made me realize it was just a lot more than eating healthy and just exercising. It was like everything. And I literally did the gratitude challenge about 2 months ago in May, and that completely changed my outlook in life, my mindset. I'm so much more appreciative, and I have more energy because of that, because I wake up thankful. So the program did that for me, which is amazing. And as far as the product, I absolutely love it. I'm taking the capsules and the protein, and I found that I have a lot more energy, and I'm actually transitioning to becoming a vegan, and the protein is actually vegan, which is awesome for me, and I can feel the difference too. So when I take it, I have energy, I have clarity of mind. It's kind of weird to explain. So yeah, I feel it within my body, and especially I include a lot of vegetables, but not as much as I should. And knowing that I could take this and include some more just makes me feel a lot better about myself. And like I said before, I travel a lot, so being able to take this with me, because there's a lot of times where there's restaurants that they don't have a healthy option, or you're on the go, but being able to take this and just having those extra nutrients is amazing. I feel more energized. My nails are, actually getting a little bit stronger. And I just love the program and the product, and that they're both together. You're not just doing one or the other. So you're taking whole nutrition as you're working on yourself too, which is amazing. So that's why I said yes to the product, and I'm absolutely enjoying it. Thanks for letting me share that. And I'm going to pass it along to Audra.
Great. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing. As Karina mentioned, none of us are trained professionals, and it can be kind of scary. So thanks again for hopping on with us. I would love to share my journey with you. So I actually was very hesitant in the beginning, and I almost said no. And I believe that's due to some misconceptions that I had about this business. So at the time, I was actually more than full-time office manager for a very busy insurance agency, and I knew that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to work in a building anymore. I didn't want to have to answer to somebody else and have a capped salary and work a certain set of hours. I found my passion actually in healing my own self and my own body in health and wellness, and I knew I wanted to be a health coach. So I started working on building my own health coaching business. But for anybody who's tried to or has started their own business, you know how hard it is, right? Like it can be so discouraging at times. Often in the beginning, you're spending a lot of time and a lot of money when you actually aren't even getting any money in yet. So it was very discouraging for me. I was working on this business so much, and nothing was happening. And it was a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of crying to my husband. And so I had to circle back to this opportunity. And what I love about it now is that it's so flexible. I can create my day the way that I want to, and I can work wherever I want, whenever I want, and with whoever I want. I love being my own boss. It's so freeing. And basically all you need is a Wi-Fi connection to do this business. You can do it at home with your kiddos, and so I love that. So if you're like me, you may have misconceptions about the business. So for me, in the beginning, I thought that I didn't have enough time to do this. And, my mentor really sat down with me and showed me that I could do it in solo moments. So I worked on it 15 minutes in the morning, and 15 minutes on my lunch break, and then maybe another 15 minutes after dinner. And literally that's all that I needed to gain the momentum to be able to cut back hours on my office manager position. So I also thought that I needed to be able to sell, and this business absolutely does not work if you're selling. we're really more about sharing this opportunity with people that we really feel would benefit from it. So absolutely, you know, definitely not selling. And if you try to rope in your friends, anything like that, it just doesn't work. So I also thought that I really needed to be an expert. I thought that I needed to know everything there was about this business, or health-wise, or whatever it was. I thought that I needed to know everything to get started. And what I really love is that the training manual that we're given is actually a step-by-step process and gives you the information that you need at the time that you need it. So you're not overwhelmed in the beginning with so much information. It actually really simplifies it for us. And so the last thing I actually really thought was that I needed to know a lot of people. And actually, you really don't need to know anyone. The tools that we're given and the training that we're given is to basically run this business completely on social media. And that's how I do it. I've done it 100% on social media, and I love that. I can actually I can work with women from all over the world. So, you know, we really encourage you to connect with the person that invited you here tonight. Ask a ton of questions if you have to. And if it seems foreign, if it seems scary to you, then that's great, because we all know that the best things happen outside of our comfort zone. So again, enjoy your night. Thanks for hopping on with us, and we look forward to chatting with you soon.